Let me share with you how I can do my braided swoop. I got a little low energy, so some mambas for me, they're very delicious and they kind of perk me up. So I like to start my swoop. You will part a center piece circle, and then after that you want to go directly to the edge of your hairline. Add a couple of tracks if you're on the thin side, and then make your hair natural hair, just go over the track. But you always want to put the tracks closest to the edge line of your hair. You don't want to put them all the way to the top because you don't want the lumpy effect. So after that, you want to make sure your hair already started off straightened. And there is a couple steps that I probably didn't show that I'm going to want to share with you. So yeah, you just make sure you have enough hair to cover and don't put the tracks so far up to where you can get the lumpy effect. Always do the tracks closest to the edge line. After that, all your hair should be ready to go into a ponytail. You spray your favorite spritz, whichever kind of spritz you use, you mold it into a ponytail. One thing I did forget to mention is after you do your first mold, cut the ponytail out of the rubber band and then start over so you can get a full finishing grip. After the second round, you should be able to throw your hair in for your braided ponytail. So that's another step that I did not put in the video, but you would just loop the hair into a ponytail just to, add it on, kind of just like a loop into the actual rubber band. Loop it through the rubber band and then just, tie it onto your hair as if you were actually swooping your hair up into a ponytail. So after that's locked in, then you just start braiding down like you normally would braid underhand. So, and if you want to add some hair, you would add thin pieces underhand, with your thumb and your index finger. And then you would just place your hair every time you want to add more to make it thicker. And you just start braiding all the way down. It's not complicated. Once you get the feel of it, you'll start doing it like water. After you've done your ponytail, you can go back to your swoop. That'll be one of the final steps. Always start your swoop in the center, and you'll be able to get the right circular angle without it like popping out or without it mashing together. And then you always want to make sure you smoothing and dry every stroke with the blow dryer as you go, so everything can just mold straight. So watch, I'll show you where you should start with the swoop. Start the swoop in the center, press down hard and start with the circular strokes. Spray your spritzer, blow dry it, keep it still, keep your hands going to where it's real smooth, and then you'll start to see your style mold and start getting hard to be able to last for days or however you need it to last. And after that, you would take your leave out of the braided ponytail and wrap it around. One thing I did forget to mention is to leave you a piece of hair out so you can wrap the ponytail around along with the end piece of your swoop, so everything can just swoop together. And there you have it, a slick ponytail